Hello YouTube, try to keep this video short. I just want to talk about something that I recently realized when it comes to prepping, and that is hunting whenever shit hits the fan. So something you may not realize is like you may be planning on hunting large game like deer, and I was just looking at some statistics, and in my state we have a pretty large deer population. I'm not sure what the exact number is, but you know, it's not uncommon to see deer at all. However, during hunting season every year, on average, we kill about a third of the deer population, and the majority of that is just during opening weekend. So if you were planning on, you know, just living off hunting large game like deer, likely, you know, in any kind of situation like that, the population of deer is basically going to be wiped out within a month. Maybe there might be some pockets that linger on a little longer, but most are going to be depleted pretty quick because a very small population of the state is hunters. Not a very small population, more than other states. Maybe 10% of people actually hunt, and maybe half of that goes out every year for opening weekend of deer season. And so maybe 5% of the population is actively hunting deer and manages to kill a third of the deer population every year within a weekend, which is pretty crazy. And you know, a deer's a lot of meat that can last a long time. But you know, if there's no power, people don't have freezers, most people don't have the means or the knowledge on how to keep that meat preserved for a long time. So it's gonna go bad fairly quick, and therefore you're gonna have people who are wasting a lot of meat and then having to go back out and hunt again. So you're gonna have, for one, in an apocalyptic scenario, you're gonna have a higher percentage of people forced into hunting who wouldn't normally. So you're gonna have like everyone that's alive trying to hunt, and the people who hunt normally are gonna be hunting more than they normally would. So you're gonna see like the population of any kind of large game animal like that doesn't reproduce like extremely quick just like be destroyed basically. Now in places like Montana or Wyoming, where it's a lot more rural and you have more varieties of large game, you have like pronghorn and mule deer and buffalo and things like that, you might not see this problem as much, especially since there's like a lot less people. You might have better chances out there. But if you live in a place like Missouri, Arkansas, Illinois, the Carolinas, where you have a pretty dense population, like a few million people, and you know, a fair amount of them have guns, you're gonna just see the wildlife populations like that, like deer, are just gonna be depleted. So that's just kind of something to keep in mind. On the other hand, like rabbits and squirrels, things like that, birds that reproduce more quickly, I don't think you're gonna see the same kind of problem. You're still gonna see it on some level, like there's probably not gonna be as many rabbits running around, but I don't think it will cause the same issue as large game that produce one or two offspring once a year. And that's about it. So that's just something that you should keep in mind when making your preps and thinking about how things are going to go down, and thinking about how you're going to get your food. Peace out.